So I'm here with a client who has graciously agreed to allow me to tap on video. So anybody who has this particular theme running in their life can get value from it. And the theme is he has this to-do list and he doesn't do the things on the list. And some of them are actually things that he would love to do, like meditate. And he came to me wanting support for using tapping to break through the resistance and the fear that he thought is blocking him, sabotaging him from getting these things done. And my intuition met up with his intuition, and we both collectively agreed that there's a deeper learning, a deeper healing here, where it's time for him to stop using the to-do list to get in the way of his fun, his peace, his joy. His to-do list is not his inner voice. His inner voice doesn't should on him. So if you have that kind of relationship with your to-do list where you think you have to get these things done to feel good about yourself, to be in integrity, that can get in the way of freedom, real freedom and unconditional self-love. So let's do some tapping. Even though I have this to-do list.
Even though I have this to-do list.
And it's not getting to done.
And it's not getting to done.
I'm not checking off much at all.
I'm not checking off much at all.
I choose to love and accept myself.
I choose to love and accept myself.
Even though I have these things that I think I ought to do.
Even though I have these things that I think I ought to do.
I'm tired of being autistic.
I'm tired of being autistic.
I just want to do what I'm called to do.
I just want to do what I'm called to do.
And that is a lot easier.
And that is a lot easier.
Than pushing myself to try to get things done.
Than pushing myself to try to get things done.
For whatever reason.
For whatever reason.
They're not flowing.
They're not flowing.
And I don't need to analyze myself.
And I don't need to analyze myself.
And I certainly don't need to push myself.
And I certainly don't need to push myself.
Because peace is more important to me now than productivity.
Because peace is more important to me now than productivity.
And I choose to love, honor, and accept myself.
And I choose to love, honor, and accept myself.
No matter what I don't get done.
No matter what I don't get done.
Because from now on, it's about the fun.
Because from now on, it's about the fun.
And not so much the getting stuff done.
And not so much the getting stuff done.
There's this old me.
There's this old me.
That tries to be good.
That tries to be good.
And feels bad when I'm not good.
And feels bad when I'm not good.
And maybe that started in childhood.
And maybe that started in childhood.
But it sort of translated to the spiritual path.
But it's sort of transferred to the spiritual path.
To this personal growth odyssey.
To this personal growth odyssey.
Where I have the list of things I think are good for me.
Where I have the list of things I think are good for me.
I think I should check them off one by one.
I think I should check them off one by one.
But it ain't happening.
But it ain't happening.
And I'm tired of beating myself up for that.
And I'm tired of beating myself up for that.
I've created a whole story.
I've created a whole story.
About how resistant I am.
About how resistant I am.
To doing the right things.
To doing the right things.
And I don't really know what's the right things.
And I don't really know what's the right thing.
What if I just trusted my inner voice to move me?
What if I just trusted my inner voice to move me?
And what if it moves me towards a nap?
And what if it moves me toward a nap?
Instead of all these spiritual things.
Instead of all these spiritual things.
What if a nap is where I find God?
What if a nap is where I find God?
What if giving myself total permission to just be?
What if just giving myself total permission to just be?
Is far more important than what I do or don't do?
is far more important than what I do or don't do.
I'm going to cultivate my to-be list.
I'm going to cultivate my to-be list.
To be happy.
To be happy.
To be free.
To be free.
To be trusting.
To be trusting.
That the deeper me knows what to do.
Knows what to do.
And tells me what to do.
And tells me what to do.
Through my feelings.
Through my feelings.
Through my intuition.
Through my intuition.
Through what brings me joy and ease.
Through what brings me joy and ease.
I've reached a time in my life.
I've reached a time in my life
where I can safely retire.
Where I can safely retire.
With a generous pension.
With a generous pension.
From working so hard on myself.
From working so hard on myself.
I can't do it anymore.
I can't do it anymore.
No matter how much I push.
No matter how much I push.
It's not working.
It's not working.
And it's not because I'm bad or stupid.
And not because I'm bad or stupid.
It's because I've evolved past that way of thinking.
It's because I've evolved past that way of thinking.
I'm ready for unconditional self-love.
I'm ready for unconditional self-love.
Not just to pat myself on the back because I've accomplished things.
Not just to pat myself on the back because I've accomplished things.
But pat myself on the back because I'm a holy child of God.
But to pat myself on the back because I'm a holy child of God.
And there's nothing I can do.
And there's nothing I can do.
To make me less worthy and adorable.
To make me less worthy and adorable.
I am willing to adore myself.
I'm willing to adore myself.
And make peace more important than productivity.
And make peace more important than productivity.
And who knows, maybe I'll get stuff done.
And who knows, maybe I'll get stuff done.
From a place of peace.
From a place of peace.
Not attached to the results.
Not attached to the results.
Just following my inner voice.
Just following my inner voice.
Trusting my joy.
Trusting my joy.
And the rest will take care of itself.
And the rest will take care of itself.
It's not my job to judge my progress.
It's not my job to judge my progress.
But it is my job to love myself.
But it is my job to love myself.
And that's my new story.
And that's my new story.
And I'm sticking to it.
And I'm sticking to it.
In body, mind, and spirit.
In body, mind, and spirit.
Yay.
Oh.
Ah. Thank you. And thank Byron Katie. This person who's been tapping with me is a big fan of Byron Katie's The Work, which is why we talked a lot about the stories in our head and releasing the stories that bring us suffering. All right. Have a great day, everyone. Thanks for tapping.